Now, your local weather with the KX Storm Team.
Well, it started off pretty cold today, but it warmed up quite nicely. Bismarck had a record low temperature today, and then we hit 60. Even in Minot and Williston, it hit 60 degrees. But let me show you some of these temperatures from today. These are low temperatures this morning. Look at these. These are in the teens. And look at this. 12 degrees in Hettinger, 14 in Hazen. Rugby was 14. Harvey was 14. And there were a couple of spots, I believe Willow City and some spots up in the Turtle Mountains hit the upper single digits, some of the normally colder areas. So it really was cold today. Now, it's not going to be as cold tonight. It'll be cool and blustery tomorrow. And there's a big warm-up for Wednesday and Thursday. Thursday looks to be warmer than Wednesday, for most of us anyway. 59 degrees right now in Minot. However, it's still kind of windy. Winds out of the west-northwest at 23. And in Williston, the temperature is 60 degrees. Northwest wind at 23. Here are some of the other temperatures around the area, 50s and 60. It was 60 a couple spots even last hour. But check out these wind speeds. Still pretty blustery. And I would think the wind will be dying down within the next half hour to maybe 2 hours or so. We'll see the wind drop off quite a bit. It's still very blustery in the southern part of the state. These are sustained winds, and the wind gusts have been close to 40 miles an hour at times today. I don't think we hit 40, but there's many areas that had 35, 37, 38 mile an hour wind gusts. Some of the other temperatures around the area, most of the mid to upper 50s to around 60. And when we look at the rest of the country, all this you see here, this purple and then that blue, you know, we've had our cold air, right? Well, that's their freeze warnings. That whole area is under a freeze warning tonight. Rain to the south of that, and the reason we warmed up is that warm front that pushed through today. Now, the reason we're going to cool off tomorrow is that cold front's to the north. It's going to swing through tonight and tomorrow, and it's really going to knock the temperatures back. On our precision cast, we'll still have that west wind tonight, but I think by sunset at the latest, the winds will really be dropping off. Now, by midnight or so, there might be a couple of sprinkles, but it's nothing more than that. Won't be snow or anything either. And then tomorrow morning, early in the day, somewhat cloudy. That'll help hold the temperatures up a little bit, even though we'll have a northwest wind. And then by 12 noon, the sky will be clearing out tomorrow afternoon. A lot of sunshine in the area. And then when we look at the wind speeds for tomorrow, now this is tonight at 7 o'clock. Notice how they're mostly around 15 miles an hour, and they're going to drop off some by midnight or so. And tomorrow morning, early in the day, lighter wind in western North Dakota than elsewhere. It's still a little breezy to start the day tomorrow, but not real windy. However, the sustained winds are going to be picking up, so midday, late afternoon, sustained winds will be 15 to 20 mile an hour, and some of the wind gusts tomorrow could be around 30 miles an hour. And of course, tomorrow is going to be cooler than today, but it warms up after that. Now, forecast temperatures tomorrow morning will be roughly around 35, 36 degrees, most locations. Now, to the north and to the east might be closer to freezing, maybe a little bit below, but that's still a lot better than it was this morning. Then throughout the morning into the midday hours, we should warm up back into the mid-40s most places. Could be some 30s elsewhere. And then by tomorrow afternoon, we're probably looking at 40s and 50s, so that's going to be a lot cooler than today. But Wednesday, things are really, really going to start warming up quite a bit. And by tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, some of the temperatures may start coming back down a little bit, only to warm up a lot on Wednesday. So here's a look at the next 7 days. So I'm going to go with blustery tomorrow, northwest winds, 15 to 20, some of the stronger wind gusts. But check out these temperatures for Wednesday and Thursday. Now, we're going to have another front come through on Friday. I think Friday is actually going to be kind of windy. And then Saturday, it looks like it'll be cooler, a little bit warmer than that on Sunday and Monday. So overall, this week, it looks like the weather is going to be much nicer. However, it is going to be windy tomorrow and on Friday.